دقیقه‌ای رو براش بکنیم تا هر کی مگه میتونه فیلم بگیره استوری بذاره توی اینستاگرام پدرش بفهمه که ما به یادشیم اینجا تنها نیستن. If you can, videotape it and story it or video on your Instagram or social media so his father know we didn't forget his son. When I say his name, you guys say his name too, 3 times, and then we're gonna do 1 minute silent for him. Muhammad Reza Qasem Zadeh. 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 We're gonna do 1 minute silent for his life. Shut up, silence.
people to your left and your right.
Except to deflect from the Epstein files. To start this war.
One more. Look to the people to your left and your right. Look to the people to your left and your right. Take 5 steps back, 5 steps back. We, the people, believe the women.
We, the people, believe the women. We, the people, believe the women. We, the people, believe the women. We, the people, believe the women. We, the people, believe the women. We, the people, believe the women. We, the people.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the late show, and he just left.
Right. Well, they should do that and somebody should do it wrong.
So then we'll start.
Everybody else, go behind. The letters are going here.
All right, we're good.
All the letters. All the letters.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Way you want to break, right? You took a left in whatever way you want to go.
With all the money that we're saving on getting all the illegals out, we should at least double their bonuses. Let's go! I say with all the money that we're saving on getting all the illegals out, we should at least double their bonuses. I say with all the money that we're saving double their bonuses. Let's go! I say with all the money that we're saving on getting all the illegals out, we should at least double their bonuses. Let's go!
God bless you.
Yeah, but because it rained yesterday,
So, eine Person wird gerade abgeführt. Da gehen wir jetzt nochmal nicht in Not. Ich beschreibe euch noch meinen Bataillonschutz, weil hier ist ehrenlos. Die Person wird jetzt von der Polizei gegen die Wand gedrückt, dabei wird anscheinend kurz kontrolliert.
Are you vlogging too? Yeah. Are you vlogging?
Yeah, folks, the lane is being bused, so.
Dale, dale. Dale.
absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous people.
So, ob eine Person einkassiert wurde oder nicht, kann ich jetzt nicht sagen. Also.
Was ist da? I gotta tell you, this is the big one. We're just backstage. They're about to get going and get started. This is gonna be absolutely epic. I'm so excited to be here in New York City. We're gonna talk to people out here. They're smiling, they're laughing, they're dancing, they're singing, they're celebrating together. Finally, after 47 years, we removed this disgusting dictatorship that has suppressed the beautiful people of Iran. And that this is just gonna be the beginning of all free worlds, all free nations. Everybody's got the opportunity to be happy. And we're going
دوستان گرامی، ما اینجا در خدمتتون خانم غزل میزرعی داریم. She is a Jewish American singer. She's Antifa. Ready?
Hi everyone, how are you? We're here because our Iran is finally on its way to freedom. We're here to show the terror-loving people of New York City that this is our city and they have no place for their terror in our parks and our streets. We're here to show them that love and hope conquers their hate. And then I'm going to sing a very beautiful Persian song that a lot of you may know, so please join me along.
Hell yeah! Ghazal Mizrahi!
So what was the song about that she sang?
It's like a very traditional Persian song. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So bringing us together, making us united.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Of course. Thank you guys very much
How's everybody doing? Before kicking everything off, I just want to say, job it! Job it! Job it! Say louder! Job it! That's what I like to hear. Okay. I want to thank President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for taking part in the liberation of our country. This is not a war on Iran or her people. It's on creatures that have been terrorizing our people, tearing our families apart, and hijacking our country for the past 47 years. We can't thank President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu enough. And lastly, for all the non-Iranians out there that are here right now or they're watching, we the people of Iran have made our choice and we know who we want as our leader, and he is Reza Pahlavi! Yes! It is a beautiful thing being amongst like-minded people fighting for the same cause and to be on the right side of history. Even though some people aren't, as Iranians we always go back to our roots. We might not leave home, like Iran doesn't leave us. Wherever we go, we're at Washington Square Park right now and Iran is here, and we're gonna make sure that Iran is gonna be every fucking where. Borders will not and cannot separate unified voices, and most certainly cannot separate Iranian voices. And that is what we're doing today. And I cannot be more proud of you. And I just want to thank all of our Israeli and Ukrainian friends for standing with us from the get-go. I really appreciate it. We're a little over a week into this strike, and there's one who still has shut down the internet.
Guys, don't forget to hit the click button, like button, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification so you know when I go live.
Social media, and I'll say it again. God forbid if anything happens to AL.
Thanks everyone for hitting the like, supporting the channel. Thank you so very much.
What the international and Iranian students are going through. As a college student living in New York, I can imagine how hard it can be for international students coming from Iran that rely on financial support for their families in Iran to maintain their expenses overseas, especially with the economic hardships that Iranians are facing in the country due to the devaluation of the currency. Education is a right no matter where you're from, and that right is most certainly shouldn't be denied from international students. I'm shaking so much. And I encourage colleges and universities in New York to put into consideration the financial hardships that international Iranian students are facing. I had the honor to connect with a group of Iranian Canadian students in Toronto running an Iranian Student Association called Iranian Unity at York University, and their goal is to switch the college tuition for international Iranian students at York University and all across Canada from international to domestic so they can afford the college like every other student.
churches and urge their institutions to help Iranian, international Iranian students here and keep amplifying the voices of their compatriots and on their college campuses. Thank you so much. اوکی رضا گرامی، من بخوام برنامه هفته بعدمون رو بگم. روز 15 ساعت 4 بعد از ظهر هستش که همون در کمر شو پلازا، از اونجا دوباره مارچ داریم میریم به سمت تایم اسکوئر. اینو در خاطر داشته باشید، دوباره این کارو خواهیم کرد و این دفعه جمعیتمون خیلی بیشتر خواهد بود. میبینید حالا این از این. حالا میریم گوش میدیم به دونالد ترامپ.
Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. Ayatollah Khamenei is dead.
Taxes to an expert today. Now local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
So here's the thing.
Okay, are we going to start marching? Let me see.
I gotta tell you, what an incredible time to be here. They're ready to march, they're ready to walk down. We're going to Washington Square. If you're just joining us, we are at Madison Square Park. We are going to start this march any minute, and we're going to film this all the way through. We're going to talk, we're going to sing, we're going to dance, we're going to laugh. I'm sure you're going to see some tears because we will not forget the 50,000 citizens that have lost their lives over the last 30 years. 50,000 people. It's really, this is something, and there's so many people that
nice. Oh, Rihan Mika, that is not very sweet of you. Not very nice. But we'll take it for now. And you'll get it back. Twofold, tenfold. Are we about to march? Reza Pala. Reza Pala. I know BMI Illuminati.
Thank you, محکم.
He's watching. The eye is watching. One more.
Thank you. 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 NYPD. 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 Thank you. USA. 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 USA.
No, Cosmo Hill TV's here. I like that guy. Very enthusiastic.
درود ایران شروع میکنیم و راهپیمایی رو بعد از اون شروع میکنیم.
Akuya, thank you. Salamat for the super sticker.
حضور گرامی لطف کنید اون عزیزانی که جلو هستن برن پشت بنر. این بنری که اینجا میبینید، این بنر بزرگی که این جلو میبینید، لطف کنید همه پشت بنر باشید. پشت بنر لطفا. عزیزانی هم که توی بغل من وایسادن و اون تو بغل وایسادن لطف کنید به جمعیت بپیوندید لطفا. خیلی ممنون میشم. وارد بشید به جمعیت لطفا. یک دنیا ممنونم. پشت بنر لطفا.
We are ready to march.
Everyone behind the banner. عزیزانی که ما پرچم بهتون دادیم لطف کنید در آخر برنامه پرچم‌ها رو به ما پس بدین. اگر هم وسط برنامه میخواین برید میتونین پرچم‌ها رو بچه‌ها این وسط یه سری کارتا ما داریم، یه سری چرخات داریم میکشیم، میتونین پرچم‌ها رو به ما بدین اون وسط. Thank you so much. We're gonna start the march shortly.
No, Jovic, Jovic. Alternative for Iran! 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 اوکی گروه شما لطف کنید شروع میکنیم از روی وبسایت فکر میشیم از روی وبسایت گروه شما
مثلا اون میخواد دعوا را بندازه اون ایزیانه was so close.
USA! USA! USA!
It's warm now.
USA! USA!
So you go start cut. Start cut.
USA!
Can you see if I'm on yours?
It's the same. I mean, the same.
This is the final sign. You must see power next to the break. This is the final sign. This is the final sign. Russian tanks for Iran.
Go to Prism and then publish more.
I say justice for Iran, you guys say Reza, Reza Pahlavi. Justice for Iran. 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 Freedom for Iran! 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 Freedom for Iran!
Marion! Ano na? Go to Prism?
They have a microphone and a speaker, so you guys should be able to hear without my microphone. I'm hoping. More agents arriving. There goes that white van that I told you about with the cage in the back going out right now with a silver and a black SUV following them. Those are definitely ICE agents coming out of the detention center as we speak. No, it's starting to grow now. I have this on one side. That's Reed's thing. There goes another SUV out. So they've just gone back out into the field. guys. I know it's super windy.
Loretta's probably somewhere in the front. I haven't seen her since the beginning. That's funny. Oh yeah.
Is the divine feminine, is the woman, is the creator, just as all creation that is around us. And so today, mujeres, for those who have brought flowers, we're going to share some seeds and we're going to share some offerings into the earth, and we're going to create a little, let's call it mandala in a spiral, so that we can, as we come into the center, we'll place a flower if you have one, and if a sister doesn't have a flower, maybe you share a flower with her. That's why we all brought so many flowers. And so all of those who have some flowers, go around, share with the sister who's next to you. Share a flower, and then we'll slowly start coming into the circle, one by one, alchemizing, putting this prayer into the earth of beauty, of resilience, of coming into our bodies, of creating, of expansion, of coming together, and of what it means to be in this place of connection of our womb space, this point of creation, and being in this planet together.
You're not here all the time. So, I mean, when I come back. Okay.
If I use an LLM to
hear them over there.
I was, unless you prefer.
Oh, they're moving the sheriff back now. I guess that wasn't a good look, being that close.
I just wasn't sure if it was going to be, like, if you would prefer that I do it this on the recording task. Sometimes it helps.
I mean, this is my job. So my thought was I'd live this, and as soon as I get home,
They're setting up for the news conference. It's he'll introduce himself. I know who it is.
Ho, ho! IRGC Moscow! Hey, hey!
programs we've had so far. It is the much awaited marching time. Woo! Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. One more. I lied. Next, we're going to have Natalie from the Minnesota Abortion Action Committee. How could I forget my beautiful trans woman, Natalie?
Hello, everybody. My name is Natalie. I'm a member of the Minnesota Abortion Action Committee. I'm a trans woman, a veteran, and a healthcare worker. This year, the occupation of our city brings into stark clarity the special oppression of women in our communities. One of the founders of International Women's Day, Clara Zetkin, over 100 years ago, highlighted that working women are absolutely convinced that the question of the emancipation of women is not an isolated question which exists in itself. I know that's a lot of words, but today that message rings more true than ever. Immigrant women, trans women, black and brown women face innumerable attacks from the parasites in power. Gendered violence adds a grotesque second layer of abuse to the brutality affecting us and the targets of imperialism at home and abroad. From all sides, it takes the form of physical and sexual abuse, family separation, abduction, medical neglect, extreme exploitation, the stripping of legal rights, and more. We are not going to take it anymore. International Working Women's Day provides us the stage to rise in our power, to scream that we are united as women, trans women, and all gender-oppressed people, and we will fight like hell against the horrors in front of us. As MINNEAPOLIS, we fought to ensure access to abortions and other necessary reproductive care for those that need it since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. We've targeted crisis pregnancy centers that pose as proper medical clinics, but harbor manipulative religious shame, and importantly, do not provide abortions, among a slew of other issues. On International Working Women's Day, we are excited to announce, as MINNEAPOLIS, our second campaign. We are going to be fighting for trans rights as attacks flare across the country. Like in Kansas, where trans people are having their driver's licenses revoked. Transition necessities like legal name changes, hormones, and medical operations pose major financial and legal roadblocks. Not only to the residents of Minnesota, but those trans people making the necessary financial sacrifices when moving here from openly hostile states. The state of Minnesota needs to put its money where its mouth is and aid not only its existing trans residents, but those that come here to find safety and security in this so-called sanctuary state. We demand a real sanctuary state where all trans people have the resources they need, from safe housing and employment to affordable hormones and name changes. As our campaign develops and grows, pay attention to the actions you can take to support, and we hope to see you at our meetings and in the streets.
It's nice weather anyway today. Yeah, thanks, David.
There's a lot of Iranian flags, Palestinian flags, trans flags, peace flags, a lot of different flags from different countries. So we got right there, do you guys see him? That
Big up, David. Thank you. 12th man, yeah, I do. Yeah, that's right. Uber sucks, yeah.
وقتی واسه غم گرچه قصه هامون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلندیم جاوید شاه وقتی واسه غم گرچه قصه هامون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه
Can't defeat these.
My invitation to everyone, as you're putting down this flower, how are you putting down this flower? How are we putting down our life? How do we share that softness of the feminine? How do we put those seeds into the earth? How do we commune with the flowers, right, within ourselves? And so it's an offering that you can
The people united!
That's a lot of people.
The people!
To the wind tunnel.
Gracias, Hamigi! Gracias, your son! Yeah! Javid Shah! Javid! Hayader! 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 Javid! Javid! این آخرین نبرده! این آخرین نبرده! این آخرین نبرده! این آخرین نبرده! Mercy as your son! Mercy as Hamigi, we're closing down the event. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for Toronto Police, OPP, RCMP.
That's it, it's closing down.
Where do you mean?
Well, that was awesome. That was peaceful, no issues. We're gonna keep it going until we get back to the car. We're parked over at
guys for tuning in. Happy International Women's Day. We're live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as a protest and march is underway to support women's rights.
Move the vehicle. You're blocking my view. I'm giving you a lawful order. Get the fuck out of here, BV.
You're subject to my big toe.
Citizens arrest coming in hot.
Can't get out of the car. Gotta make the announcement out of the car. Yeah, those are fine. It's the ones in the street that are, yeah. Oh, smart. Bye. Arlene, welcome. Okay, guys, let's go.
Here, let me stop. I think I have a second.
There's Robert. Welcome in.
Get started in a couple minutes here. Thanks for your patience.
Before we all get towed.
It's the first one I see.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank everyone for coming out and being present today. I'm Cook County Commissioner Kevin Morrison, and first and foremost, I want to thank everyone who helped bring attention to this on Friday evening, which ultimately culminated in Sonny's release. Present on Friday evening, we had O.W.L, Rachel Walter. Sorry if I butchered that. I tried my best. I get closer than others. We have Sonny's sister here present who's going to be speaking as well. And other individuals who were present were Demi Palisak and Dylan Blaha. I want to thank first and foremost everyone for leveraging their platforms to bring more attention. We're going to begin today. I'm going to speak. I'm going to hand it over to the attorney. Sonny's sister is going to speak, and then a couple of other folks who were present. But first and foremost, we need to bring clarity to what occurred. Now, Sonny is actually my best friend's younger sister. She's 28 years old. She was detained for 30 hours, and that's just completely unacceptable. But before I begin with my speaking, I do want to mention we have a few elected officials present today. We've got school board member Bushra Amiwala of School District 73.5. We have Laura Fine, State Senator of District 9, and Evanston's Mayor Daniel Biss. Again, I'm Cook County Commissioner Kevin Morrison. I learned about what was occurring Friday morning at around 9:39. At that point, Sonny, a U.S. citizen born in Evanston, had already been detained for 23 hours at O'Hare International Airport. She was calm. They were trying to get information from her employer. She was on a work trip with 5 other employees, 2 other U.S. citizens, and 3 green card holders.
All six are incredibly shaken in this moment, understandably so. At around 3:52 is when we lost communication with her. She had her cell phone on her. She was able to speak with family and friends. I spoke with her around 1:30 on Friday. And then about an hour later, her phone started dinging right behind me at the Broadview ICE detention facility. I had been communicating throughout the day with immigration attorneys, with congressional offices. I want to thank Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy and Congresswoman Chants for their team's work in trying to get clarity of what was occurring. All throughout, they denied that she was detained. We had present here both Broadview and Cook County Sheriff's Police, who ICE directly lied to their faces, say that no woman had ever been brought to this facility or had been detained. They lied throughout. I had been in communication with an immigration attorney who was in direct contact with someone at the U.S. Attorney General's office. They asked for Sunny's phone number so they could search the facility for her phone. About 10 minutes later, the phone opened, text messages were read, and the phone was turned off, and we lost her location. Around 20 minutes later, they allowed 2 Cook County Sheriff's Police entry to show them empty cells. It is our belief that it was during that time that they began moving the 6 individuals from Broadview to an immigration facility in Wisconsin. That's 3 U.S. citizens that were moved across state lines. Now, at around almost 3 in the morning is when Sunny was finally released. They just let her out the door. She ended up having to hitchhike to find safe refuge at a location where her sister, friends, and family ultimately picked her up. Now, today is the beginning of International Women's Month, and this is a 28-year-old girl who was just left on the street by ICE in another state without her property. She still, as of right now, does not have her passport back.
Wow.
Now, I am incredibly outraged. As a county commissioner, I've taken leadership to stand up for our due process and habeas corpus rights, which are not just shared with United States citizens, they're shared with every resident that resides in this nation. We passed a resolution trying to hold ICE accountable, calling for them to be unmasked, to wear body-worn camera, to only detain individuals when they have a lawful warrant to do so. What occurred on Thursday and Friday was a U.S. citizen detained with no cause. All she was told was that there was some, curious travel history, but they had no cause to detain her for those 30 hours, and definitely no cause to move her to an immigration facility, a U.S. citizen born in the United States of America, out of Evanston, Illinois.
It's a private prison that they moved her to.
To get more information. They continue to deny that she was ever detained, which is just outrageous. We need this administration, for one, to take ownership of what they did, to provide accurate information on why she was detained, and why a U.S. citizen ever was placed in an immigration facility and moved across state lines. So we need transparency, we need accountability, and we need to make sure that we are incredibly mindful of the steps we must take as a nation to protect all of our civil rights and civil liberties. It is outrageous that we even have to be standing here in this moment. Again, this is my best friend's younger sister, Sunny Nuckley, 28 years old, detained for 30 hours at O'Hare, moved to Broadview's immigration facility, and then moved across state lines to an immigration facility in Wisconsin. The fact that this could happen to any U.S. citizen should terrify us all. It demands us all pushing back and reaching out to our federal leaders to further move forward the transparency that is needed in this moment. And it is my hope that this never happens again. And with that, I would like to introduce Sunny Nuckley's attorney, Rob L.
Yay, Robert.
70,000 people are being incarcerated right now as we speak in detention facilities around the country. Millions of communities and neighborhoods are being terrorized and traumatized by ICE. Sunny asked me to speak today not about herself, but about others. We have anecdotal information about the human rights abuses that is going on around the nation, including at the facility behind me, where Judge Robert Gettleman recently found that this was a human rights disaster. He issued a temporary restraining order with respect to this facility. At other facilities, detainees are not getting enough food. They're not getting proper medical treatment. They are dying in ICE custody. One of them, Geraldo Lunas Campos, was strangled by guards. ICE initially was silent about his death. When ICE did speak about his death, they said he was in medical distress. A coroner found that his death was a homicide. That was at Camp East Montana in El Paso, Texas, a place that I was recently banned from going inside of. But this is what's happening around the country. And the neighborhoods and communities that are being traumatized and terrorized are taking the brunt of this administration's racist policies. This reign of terror will end one day. Those responsible will be held to account. There must be transparency and accountability. And everybody out here is to be thanked for your commitment. Everyone with a conscience must stand up. Everyone with a conscience must speak up. One day this will end. We have the biometric data for those that are acting on behalf of the administration. There will be an accounting one day, and there will be justice. Thank you.
Yay, Robert.
Now, before I invite up the next guest again, as I had mentioned, Sunny is still incredibly shaken by what she has undergone. My best friend, Sarah O.W.L, my high school best friend, this was her younger sister. It terrifies me. Thank God she reached out to me, and no one should need to have an elected official have to further someone's voice when their constitutional rights are being impeded on. I'm glad I was able to help in this moment. And I just want to share a message out there. If any of your family loved ones are dealing with situations like this, reach out to your local officials so they can push it up the chain and try to get you assistance. And with that, I would like to invite up Sarah O.W.L.
Hi. My sister, she was struggling today. We were late to get here, and she's about 5 minutes away. It was really hard for her, I think, with hitting her today, that what was happening. She hadn't slept in like 3 days before that. She hadn't showered in days, like 3 days. Her first shower was actually today, and she was able to eat food. I think it was finally hitting her what actually happened. And we were trying to get out the door for a while, and she was kind of immobilized. And I was trying to be there for her. I was like, hey, I love you. How can I help you? Let me know. And I told her I can leave without her if she wants. And she's with her boyfriend right now. They're almost here. She was able to kind of get it together. This whole morning was about just kind of getting it together. She doesn't want this to be about her. This is about everyone that is illegally detained. This is more than her, and she does not want, I think she doesn't want attention. She doesn't want this to be about her at all. And it was just a really scary time, and I think that it's really scary to know that this could happen to someone born here. I wasn't born here, so she's actually more scared that this could have happened to me, because I could have, I am a U.S. citizen, but she's scared that there's other people that are being impacted and being disappeared, basically. We were told that we kept being lied to our faces. We were told that she wasn't here. We saw her location on smack dab in the middle of the facility. We saw her location in Wisconsin in the middle of the facility. The cops were lying to our faces. They were saying, we were asking them, hey, her location is here. We were in contact with her, and they kept being like, I don't know what to tell you. So it's just a really scary time, and I really appreciate everyone's support and love, because I think that's what helped get her out and get released. And others as well.
I hope I don't butcher the name again. I do want to thank both Ed and Reed for using their platforms to help leverage the situation. And with that, I'm introducing Kat Abu Ghazaleh.
I want to thank everyone for being here on short notice. For those who have covered Broadview before, usually these protests and press conferences are done on a Friday morning. And here we are on a Sunday, shortly after the location of Sunny and the 5 others were kidnapped. So I want to thank all of you for being here. And what I really want to stress today is this is an escalation. Just because they were found and they were brought home does not mean that this isn't an escalation. We can't mince words here. We are standing in front of a concentration camp. This is where our neighbors are taken when they are kidnapped, where they are held with almost no food or water, where there are so many crammed into a cell that they sleep standing up, where they are intimidated into signing their own self-deportations. This, the Broadview Processing Center, is where Sunny and 5 others, 2 other citizens and 3 green card holders, were taken just the other day. And thankfully, they are home now. But once again, that doesn't mean this is an escalation. They were only brought home after their families and our community refused to back down and kept asking for answers. Despite CBP lying over and over and over again, obfuscating the truth, where Sunny was or if they'd even seen her in the first place. And when she was finally found, it was in a different state, not even at an ICE facility, but in the middle of nowhere 9 miles away. We saw this in Minnesota too, taking people and dropping them off wherever. But the transportation of someone over state lines, the detention of American citizens and permanent residents at an airport for 30 hours. This is going to be the new normal if we don't stand up against it. That's why I'm so grateful for Sunny and her family's courage, particularly recognizing how many people are at risk here and how many people who we will never know their names. We know the name of Sunny. We know and honor people like Silverio, like Keith, like Renee and Alex, like Geraldo. But there are so many that are being disappeared and they have no one to advocate for them. Where are our leaders? Where are they every single day? Where were they Friday? Abolition and prosecution of ICE is the moderate position and is where every single leader in our country should be going. We deserve justice, we deserve trials, we deserve restitution. We deserve to know that we, the people, are not alone, because cowardice and appeasement will only bring more escalation. None of that can happen overnight, but it's the baseline of humanity. And in the meantime, we can fight for answers. We're grateful to you and your family. We're grateful that your sister is home. And thank you, everyone, for being here. We'll all fight alongside you.
Hands off Iran! Thank you!
Money for jobs and education! Not for war and deportation!
On the other side of 25th Street.
And with that, I would like to introduce Reed Showalter.
I'm not sure if they're towing my car. I don't have a Prospect Heights, but
check on them. We can't find a U.S. citizen, but we can apparently tow everyone's cars.
yeah, they're good at that.
My name is Reed Showalter. I'm a former DOJ attorney. I left the Department of Justice in this Trump administration for obvious reasons. Over the last several months, we've watched ICE and CBP descend into lawlessness and chaos. I've been here at Broadview as an attorney and a legal observer with all of you. But Pat is right. What we've watched over the last several days is an escalation. On Friday, I got a call from my friend Kevin Morrison that his childhood friend Sonny had been detained for nearly 30 hours at the airport. A citizen who was detained with 5 of her colleagues. And we had no idea what to do. Because ICE and CBP have been disappearing people off the streets for months now.
Yep.
This time was somewhat different. We had evidence of where Sonny was. The lead at least. But to those of you who have covered this in the past, we know that plenty of people continue to disappear and their families are left with no leads to where they are. We came up and talked with agents and cops who said, we have no idea where Sonny is. And when the system of law enforcement breaks down, when we have no idea where the people who are wrapped up in this system are put, all of that burden falls on us. Why? Why is it that every step we take away from our legal system, the burden to correct it falls on all of us? We walk up, we know that Sonny is being held in this facility. And it's not ICE agents' jobs to prove that they have a right to keep her. It's not CBP's job to return her. It is our job somehow to find out where she is. It's our job to get the word out to all of you, to every politician in Illinois, to enforcers, and our job as a community to carry that when they're the ones breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
ICE and CBP roll through our towns, they kidnap our neighbors, they kill them, and it's our job to provide accountability. That is ridiculous. We keep us safe, we know that. And I am so proud that all of you are here, so proud to be standing with you all, so proud of Sonny's family and people here who have done this work, but we shouldn't have to. Why are we here? This is not different. The difference right now is that Sonny's family happens to know several of the people here. But there are dozens of people every day, there are thousands of people, there are tens of thousands of people whose families are missing their loved ones, who were disappeared for days on end. People who are lawful residents and citizens who were held against their wills, where there was no legal authority for them to be held. And this is a failure, too, of our leadership. Where were the elected leaders for Broadway?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where were the elected leaders for this district, for this state? We were thankful for the help of the few people we were able to get on the phone, but it is shocking and alarming how few of them were here to make sure that our neighbors were not being kidnapped.
Mm-hmm. Katrina Thompson.
We have a message, not just to Donald Trump, but to the wider establishment that keeps letting this happen. We are here, we will not stop fighting, and we will win.
Yay, Reed. Up. There you go.
Thank you, Reed, and thanks again to everyone who showed up on Friday evening to help bring more attention to this story, to the plight of both Sonny Nakvi and 5 other individuals. This can never happen again. It demands us all pushing back in this moment, and with that, I would like to open up the floor for questions, but again, we had almost 100 people show up last minute, late at night on Friday evening, to raise hell to make sure they release Sonny and her co-workers. And we succeeded. So I want to thank everyone for showing up and pushing this message out there. But it is clear. It is clear we need to do more. We need better actions from our congressional leadership. And we need to make sure ICE is held fully accountable. We need investigations, transparency, and every illegal action that is transpired by ICE needs to see full justice in our legal system. And with that, I would like to open up for questions. Thank you.
Does Sonny's colleagues that were also detained, are they comfortable with their names being shared, or do they want that kept out of the public light?
That is an ongoing conversation, but at this moment I am respecting the privacy of the 5 other individuals who were detained.
Have they been released?
All of them were released at differing times from the same Wisconsin facility in the early morning hours of Saturday morning.
Was that a private prison they were held in up in Wisconsin?
It was the Dodge County ICE detention facility.
Okay.
Another immigration detention facility.
From Sonny's account, when they were detaining them at O'Hare, did they ever give a reason for why they were being detained?
What I was told is they said there were questions about Sonny's travel history. The travel history was a planned trip to India, which did not go, and instead the stops were Turkey, Bulgaria, and Austria.
Born in Evanston, raised in Hoffman Estates in Skokie.
Do we know why that trip didn't happen to India?
Yes. Traveling on this work trip, they were all of Pakistani descent, 3 U.S. citizens, 3 green card holders with Pakistani passports. On arrival in Istanbul, the 3 Pakistani passport holders were not allowed to board the flight to India. And because of that, the work notified them that the 6 of them were free to use the 3 weeks as they wished, in which they all separated, traveled, some visited families, some toured around Europe, and they returned to Istanbul for their return flight home.
I see Chief Mills down.
You said that they're still denying it. Is that since Friday or Saturday morning, have you come back down?
The last time I spoke with CBP was while I was present here on Friday evening, where their story continued to change. At one point, they were saying that she was detained until 11:48 p.m. Thursday evening, and then on my last call, they tried saying that she was never detained at all.
The question was, has anyone been in touch with ICE or CBP? I've been in touch multiple times with the chief of CBP at O'Hare and also with the individuals at ICE in the detention center behind me, and also with the Dodge County facility as well. CBP has stated multiple times that Sonny was detained for, quote, 2 minutes. I called this morning to ask if they wanted to amend their statement. I was referred to Public Affairs. I called Public Affairs and left a voicemail which has not been returned. The facility behind me stated on multiple times, and I spoke to ICE, not just the guards, but that ICE said that Sonny has
These guys would not know. No one's been inside.
I asked them repeatedly if they wanted to clarify that, including in the wee hours and early Saturday morning. They said they have no change in their statement that Sonny has never been in this facility. The Dodge County facility I spoke to at length, Dodge County said that there was no women there, that Sonny was not there, and Sonny has not been there.
It is my belief that they were separated, but I can't say that for certain. We do know that when she arrived at Broadview, she had her phone at the very beginning and was able to get a text message out to friends. That was around 5:30, and it stated that she believes that she had been moved to an ICE detention facility. And it came from Broadview, where her phone was pinging within the ICE immigration facility in Broadview.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
It was 5:30 on Friday evening when she was moved from O'Hare to Broadview on Friday evening. Our belief is that somewhere around 8:10, when we lost her location, was when they began moving her to Dodge County, Wisconsin.
Where was she at O'Hare? Do we know where they were put there?
Her location was the same. Again, she shares it with family and friends. It was in Terminal 3 at the security checkpoint, lower level, for 30 hours.
Wow.
And then where did her family pick her up in Wisconsin?
I believe it was at a hotel, at a Holiday Inn. Yeah, didn't want to state the wrong one. She had been dropped off at a Holiday Inn 9 miles away from the ICE facility. She had hitchhiked a ride with a kind woman who took her to the Hilton to seek refuge.
What possessions do they still have of hers?
As of right now, I know they have her U.S. passport, I believe.
I just called this morning to get the passport back. When I spoke to the chief of CBP at O'Hare, and I asked how I can get the passport back, can I get it back this morning? He referred me to public affairs. I repeated, you want me to talk to public affairs to get her passport back? And he said, you have to talk to public affairs.
I do know that one of the detained who was released as well from the Dodge facility in Wisconsin went to O'Hare to pick up their belongings and brought Sunny's belongings to her in the afternoon yesterday. I was fortunate to be able to see Sunny, and I can't believe the impact this is having on her and her entire family and all our loved ones.
Just to clarify, she was released from the facility in Wisconsin, not at the Hilton or at the hotel, but someone else gave her a ride there. Do you know where specifically, like ICE or CBP, like actually released her physically?
Oh, could you ask the question a little loud, or repeat the question? Okay. The question was she brought by ICE to the Hilton, or what had occurred? It is my understanding she was provided zero paperwork, not asked to sign anything, was allowed outside of the ICE facility where she walked and ultimately found the woman who drove her to the Hilton. At almost 3 in the morning, that is correct. 5 in the morning. At 5 in the morning is when she was released.
Okay. And then she was picked up at 7:30-ish, or?
We were there at 5 a.m. asking for her release because we were getting communication from her that she was getting released from her phone while the phone was still in the detention center in Wisconsin. And we got there for her release because the phone died. And they were like, we're not releasing anyone today. We don't hold any female detainees. There are no females here. No one's getting released. We don't know what you're talking about. The cops were smiling. They kind of laughed. And we knew they were lying. And we know she was there because we kept showing the location. It was right in the middle of the facility. They were like, we don't know what to tell you. And then we get a phone call while we're standing in the place that she had walked to the gas station nearby at 5 a.m. with her phone dead. And she walked there, she got a ride from some random lady, and we had a location because we knew her phone was dying to meet at the Holiday Inn. So the lady drove her there. It's the middle of nowhere, really dark out. So it was really scary to be like just trusting a stranger in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, to meet up with her family. But we were able to find her, and even when I was getting those messages, I was like, I don't believe anything until I actually see her. So when I saw her, I was like, I can finally fucking breathe. Sorry for that.
Yes. So we were in communication. There was Cook County Sheriff's Police present here. So what police were we interacting with that evening? I know that me personally, I spoke with the Cook County Sheriff's Police that were present, as well as Broadview police officers. They all went to the door and were continuously lied to by ICE agents within. I know that we
they
had
do a good bit of lying themselves.
Teams, and that they were calling other local police stations to see if she had been dropped off there, local hospitals. We had people canvassing parks where individuals had been dropped off by ICE.
I know this has been an emotional past few days for her. Is she coming here? Can she recount her story at all?
She's here right now. She just doesn't want she doesn't want the spotlight on her. This is about everybody. She's just trying to process everything. She's just, you know, she kind of just wants this to be about the bigger picture right now. But if there's any questions that anybody has, I can help answer them, or Kevin, or her lawyer.
So this is essentially about the bigger process. What we're seeing here is an escalation of tension. What we're seeing here is evidence of a concentration. What we're seeing here is a government that is almost as oppressive as the Hitler government. And we're seeing ICE as the Gestapo. And we're seeing propaganda where information is being concealed. And information is being coded in a way where it is not. My question to you is this: for our next steps, how do we move? I get that we can sort of speak to our representatives, and I appreciate it. But what is intended as an escalation strategy beyond pulling the plug? What is the plan?
There's an ICE
Question is,
agent
what's the plan?
pulling
How
up
do we
right
escalate
now.
this further? Well, first and foremost, we're hosting today's press conference to provide more information. For one, I am so relieved that I got to see Sunny yesterday and that she's safe, and as best as she can be in this moment, that all individuals are ultimately released. But how many individuals, don't have contact with, a close family friend?
Most,
A
99.9%.
person like myself, who also responded and took action, who reached out to congressional leaders, who reached out to CBP, who reached out to immigration attorneys to try to get more clarity. So in terms of next steps, I think it is imperative of all of us to continue uplifting the story of what
There goes
occurred
the ICE agent
right here
into the
to
building.
3 U.S. citizens on U.S. soil, whose due process and habeas corpus rights were non-existent, who were not given cause for their detention, and who were removed to 2 different immigration facilities. Immigration facilities, when they are not immigrants. She was born in the United States of America. So for one, elevating the story is first and foremost. Talking to our federal elected officials, demanding that all of our Congress members, no matter what party they are, push back in this moment to get full information released on why they were detained, why we were continuously lied to, and what steps they're going to take to ensure this never happens again.
Taking them over state lines. Thank you.
I have one last question. Just one last question. Is there any kind of litigation being considered against DHS, CBP, ICE to try and force the production of those materials in court?
Those are considered next steps. I can't answer that question at this moment. The question is whether or not there will be potential lawsuits. If this situation occurred to me, I could tell you I would be using the full force of the law to be meaningful.
Kidnapping.
But at this moment, I think
Over state
all
lines.
who are recovering.
It's a federal
and
offense.
care their own mental health and reconvening with their family and loved ones. So that's all I can say in this moment. And I thank you all for coming out here and helping uplift Sunny and her 5 coworkers' stories. But it is true that we must continue pushing back in this moment. We need Congress to call for hearings. We need accountability. We need transparency. We need real records and information provided of what occurred to these 6 individuals on Thursday. And I will continue providing updates as we are informed of more information. I know that many congressional leaders are making demands to try to get answers, and we will provide that once we have it. Thank you.
Oh, snap. He didn't get a chance to say anything. Oh, snap.
Please come get your phones.
See how well he's liked out here? Didn't even get a chance to talk. Yay. Get on whose email? Oh, yes, I will. I will.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Mr. Biss didn't get a chance to talk in front of the camera. What a shame.
Chief of Police, the chief, the head of the Unified Command in the state of Illinois.
Yeah. What? Oh, we're walking. We're marching. No, yes. Wow, there's a lot of people here. I didn't look behind me. Excuse me. All right. Let's go. We're going up to 25th again.
Be careful. I just wanted to say,
They won't arrest you. There's too many of us. We need music. There's nobody out here with music today. I know. Well, I think I probably know why. Yeah, I saw that. No, all I heard was life. So yeah, way over here. I know, but they provoked them with that thing. Yeah, that was brilliant. And everybody should have known. Step back. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't here yesterday. I had left already.
right in the nook of it, right?
Talking to our representatives is all great, but we're going to shut the street down. If you want to help, come on. We need some disruption.
You won't get arrested.
I haven't been arrested yet in 2026, but I am not opposed to doing so.
Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets!
Oh, there's more people coming.
Our streets! Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets!
I don't know whether he's going to go tow somebody.
Our streets!
Our streets!
Our
Our
streets!
streets! Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets!
Hang on, I want to get across the street without getting run over.
Our streets!
Our streets!
Our streets!
You haven't got a big following, guys. You need more people. Watch. Evan. I notice how we used to be so excited to be in the front, and now it's like, okay, we're going. We know where they're going. Oh man, nobody else is coming.
Looking to our campaigns. We have call-in campaigns going right now, demanding freedom for Cornelius Jackson.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We tear that motherfucker down. We tear that motherfucker down. We tear it down. We tear it down. We tear it down. We tear that motherfucker down. We tear that motherfucker down.
fuck.
Yeah, do you know what's going on?
No, we don't know. We were just wondering ourselves.
Aye, we were just looking.
I know.
Where have they been? Like,
Just
you know?
there. We were walking there and we just seen them looking near there. We
Right.
saw a ripple in the water, but we weren't sure if it was anything.
Right.
Did you get a drone in that? Aye.
No, no. I don't know if they think someone's possibly gone in the water or anything. Oh, fucking this open that. I'm not going to put it on them because
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas.
Help me, Dr. Zayas.
About to escape.
Get your paws off me, you dirty ape!
Tell the humans about to escape. I can see. He can talk.
And I play the piano anymore.
Of course you can.
Well, I couldn't before. I love legitimate theater.
¡Vivas nos queremos!
Chinga la migra!
Chant from our friend Alyssa who spoke earlier. So just hang tight really quick. If Emma from 5051 is here, perfect. All right. Emma is with Minnesota 5051. Let's give it up for Emma!
Hello, everyone. Happy International Women's Day. My name is Emma, and I'm speaking to you today as a member of Minnesota 5051. At Minnesota 5051, we love women, we love immigrants, and we know that trans women are women. Minnesota 5051 began as a decentralized mass movement to responding to Trump's second term. Many of us were mobilized for the first time, including myself. What started as National Days of Action grew into an organization that stood within our communities against fascism. We've been organizing in the streets against ICE, and we've also supported our neighbors directly, recently donating $30,000 towards rent relief. People often ask, what does protesting at the Capitol actually do? For me, it was everything. It was actually International Women's Day last year when I went to my very first protest. Protesting gets people in the streets. It gets people meeting each other. And it helps us realize that there are many people who have been in this fight for a long fucking time. After that first protest, I kept showing up. I heard voices I wouldn't have heard just scrolling social media or watching mainstream news. And now we are here today to celebrate and fight for women, especially immigrant women. Because what is happening right now cannot be ignored. Over the last few months, we've heard story after story. Families ripped apart. A pregnant woman dragged across the ground by ICE. A baby exposed to tear gas. Parents taken from cars while their children sat in the back seat. Some of us didn't just hear those stories. We were there in the streets trying to defend our neighbors as the government failed them. Now, many people are just beginning to realize how discriminatory and racist these so-called public safety agencies are. But immigrant communities and communities of color have been dealing with these practices for a long time. Long before Operation Metro Surge, and long before the murders of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. That's right. We should have been in the streets the whole time. But now is better than never. If you're joining the movement now, welcome, and we hope you stay even after ICE is gone. Renee Good and Alex Preddy were ordinary people defending their neighbors. We want
I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Under the terror of our police and prison system. Hennepin County Sheriff's Office needs change. That's why we stand with local orgs in their call for community control of the police. seems to serve. The trauma this system has caused is enormous, and moving forward means standing together against it. So to everyone who has recently taken to the streets, I say this: stay engaged, find your community, keep showing up. Because together we can fight for real change. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. All right. Closing out our speaker program, our final speaker will be Meredith with Freedom Road Socialist Organization. Shout out Meredith. She's a real...
I'm a real nothing, like there's no noun there.
She's a real one. She's a real one, guys.
As opposed to the other fake speakers, whatever. I'm really excited to be here on the streets with you here for International Women's Day. That was inspiring to chant in English and Spanish together and to march all through this neighborhood. And we are here today because of the inequality visited upon women. It is systematic in our society, and it permeates every sphere of life.
That's right.
We're talking about in the workplaces. We have an unequal gender division of labor, which ends up being super exploitation. In our social life, this enriches the capitalists who run this country. In our social life, it means that women are doing most of the work at home. And basic democratic rights are trampled upon, including the right to control our very own bodies. Physical violence, rape, sexual harassment are served to reinforce this inequality, as does the reactionary right-wing attacks on LGBTQ people. U.S. monopoly capitalism right now is at a downward spiral. It doesn't look pretty, but it's happening. As a result, every contradiction inside this country is sharpening, including those of gender, making more oppression and more resistance to that oppression. In response to the attacks on reproductive rights, many people have been taking to the streets, and we have seen that right here in Minnesota. There have been consistent attacks on trans people, and again, have people stayed at home? No! People have been standing up and fighting back. Also, millions are standing up to Trump's deportation machine, and Minnesota has been leading the way nationally. Normally the hat that I'm wearing is that I'm an anti-war activist, and my siblings from the anti-war movement are here today with me because declining U.S. imperialism is waging a war on Iran. And some apologists talk about Iranian women in their attempts to make these criminal bombings seem reasonable. It speaks volumes that the first massacres in this war were the bombing in Minneapolis, a killing of more than 175 girls and staff members at an elementary school. Bombing is not how you liberate people. U.S. imperialism liberates no one. If you want actual liberation, we need to defeat U.S. imperialism, and that means that we need to keep fighting here at home. Here on International Women's Day, we've been given two choices. We find ourselves at a crossroads. One of those passes bleak and offers us Donald Trump and his cronies, and offers us assholes like Jonathan Ross, the killer of Renee Good. The other road is the road of liberation, where we stand up for our neighbors, where we stand up for each other, and where we demand a better society, where we take care of each other, and where we demand a better future. I think I know which we're fighting for. When women and trans folks are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Again, it's an honor to be in the streets with you.
So we have, speaking of staying engaged, we have just a few upcoming events that we want to shout out. MINNEAPOLIS will be holding a Trans Day of Visibility protest on Tuesday, March 31st at 6 p.m. That's Trans Day of Visibility at Walker Library. Our friends in the Climate Justice Committee are going to be holding an Earth Day protest at the Commons Park on Saturday, April 18th. So mark your calendars. And then lastly, everybody better show up big for Mirac's May Day protest! May 1st! You better be there! All right. Thank you so much for coming out. We're going to have a few people, Angel, Alyssa, and Latea, close us out with the Assata chant. This International Women's Day, we remember Black Revolutionary Assata Shakur. Take it away.
Everyone put your fists up, high in the air. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love and support one another. We must love and support one another. We have nothing to lose but our chains. 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 We're going to say it one more time with our chest. We have a duty to fight for our freedom. We have a duty to fight for our freedom. We have a duty to win. We have a duty to win. We must love and support one another. We must love and support one another. We have nothing to lose but our chains. 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 All power to the people. 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 We just got word that Mariah Samuel's murderer will be having court Tuesday morning at Hennepin County at 9 a.m. If you can show up and pack the court for her to support her sister. We all know that was a wrongful death and she shouldn't be dead, being shot 22 times by an abuser, and MPD didn't do nothing. So support her. Ashe.
Thank you very much. Happy International Women's Day!
-2 tomorrow?
so too. Okay, we can go right here. So, just keep saying here, Shelly, we can see.
Okay.
All right.
Keep my stuff, put them down.
You can hold your sign up if you
Okay.
want.
All right.
So make sure you're in focus.
Yeah, sure.
You can come a little closer. Come a little closer. Perfect. All right. I gotta stand like so they can hear me. All right, first of all, introduce yourself and tell us why you're out here.
Hi, my name is Diana Osfrischko, and I am the wife to Minnesota Angry Man. And I'm out here to support women, to support children, to support our rights that are being stripped from us. Our rights, yeah.
Why is it important for you to keep showing up? You know, I've seen you at many protests. You've been at anti-war rallies. You've been at the ICE protests, and now you're here to support women, of course. Why are these issues, do you feel, connect? Why do you show up to so many different issues?
Because it's a part of who I am. I'm Iranian American. My father was an immigrant here. My mother was from a very small town. I'm a woman. All our rights are being stripped away from us, from abortion to being just segregated as human beings. So it's important for women, it's important for people of color to continue showing up and standing up for our rights. And if we stay silent, we cannot stay silent. We cannot stay silent. We have to get out and support.
Also, I think there's a lot of propaganda right now around Iran and around the U.S. Intervention in Iran, regime change. Could you speak to that on what you know and tell the audience how you feel about the situation?
So there's a lot of mixed emotions and feelings right now. You have some Iranians that are very happy about this change. We ran into one yesterday at the protest, and there's a lot of Iranians that are very, very scared. Very scared. I do have family over there, and I did check on them about a week and a half ago. And the message I got from them is, we're scared. We don't know what to do. We're fearful, and we're waking up to explosions. So I have tried to reach out to them. There is no connection right now, and that makes me really nervous for my family. So in terms of what you had mentioned, the differences between the ones that are happy for this and the ones that are not for this. It is not our right for us to come over and be a part, our Trump to be a part of the regime change, for him to be able to have his way of being able to assign his next leader. That is not okay. The Iranians don't deserve this, and that is not okay.
What can you speak to the Trump administration, and is there any movement to support women at all within this administration, or what are you seeing from that end?
No, he is in terms of women, he has no respect for women. Even the women even the women that are even the women that are in office are not even supporting women. So it is really, really important that we get this regime, get Trump out of office, because it is only affecting all women and it's affecting our generations.
What is one final message you want the viewers to know, either about Iran, or either about Iranian women, women in general, anything you would like to share to the audience?
We need everybody to continue doing what you can, getting out, using your voice, stepping up for women, people of all colors. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from. We need you all to stand up. You cannot be silent anymore.
Thank you so much. One more time, your name?
My name is Diana Ostrushko.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
You're going to edit some of it, right?
Sure.
All right.
We'll put it out on there.
Make it pretty.
For sure. All right, everybody. All right. Check in. It's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful day outside here in Minnesota. We're at the Powderhorn Park in South Minneapolis to celebrate International Women's Day. This was a march and protest to just stand in solidarity with women. Lots of different issues around the world, including the new war on Iran is affecting Iranian women directly, women and children. Obviously, the regime within Iran affects the women and children, and then bombing them on our end on behalf of Israel does absolutely nothing to support women and children there. It actually just makes the situation a lot worse and does nothing to actually help the foundation of the situation. But women have been fighting for their rights forever, to the right to vote, to the right to be integrated into society, to fight against the patriarchy of the country and of the world, to be honest. It's not just the United States, but it's kind of just the status quo of the world, unfortunately. But I mean, women have been standing strong with so many different issues, as well as fighting their own within society. So it's pretty awesome to be able to stand out here with these brave women here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Also with everything going on, with the ICE raids that are still taking place. You still have Operation Metro Surge ongoing. They said it was over. Vehicles are still going in and out of the Whipple building. There's still semi-trucks going in and out, multiple vehicles in and out. It just has not ended yet, okay? So guys, this was International Women's Day. We'll have more coverage for you guys coming up. I don't know, we got a ground invasion of Iran coming, I think. I don't know. I've just been, I've also just trying to maintain my own mental sanity through all this, you guys. I'm just being honest. It's been a long winter. I appreciate the partnerships that we've had over the past couple weeks with Status Coup. That will continue. So not today. We weren't live today on Status Coup. They had to catch up on a backlog. But I'll be live over there, and hopefully we can keep transcending and keep providing coverage for as many people as we can of these protests or these rallies or what's going on here in the United States, because often now, especially, something will happen and then the algorithm will hide it really fast. It's like a current event will happen and then you won't even hear about it till hours later, or you won't hear about it at all, or who knows, because just so many things are happening now. So it's important to stay connected, support independent media, you guys, support Mercado Media if you could. Join the Discord server. We have a Discord, we got a Facebook group, we got tons of options for you to plug in and connect so you guys never miss a stream and you guys never miss a feed. I apologize for the 2 streams today. We had a daylight savings time glitch, I think I'm gonna call it. I don't know what happened, but we got it taken care of. Shout out to the mod team in the background. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Nikki. Thank you to everybody that supports independent media. Thank you to everybody that supports the women out here and women all around the world. Thank you to everybody that supports Minnesota. Thank you to everybody supporting everyone right now. I mean, it's just such a crazy situation in the United States. Unfortunately, many of us saw coming. Many of us saw coming. We can't undo what's been done, but we can only continue to use our First Amendment rights while we can, while we have them. So live from South Minneapolis, you guys, here in Powderhorn Park, on a beautiful day in Minnesota. So nice today, just touching grass, being outside. It's seriously, it's so warm. It's like warm. I could be out here in a t-shirt. It's gorgeous out here. I think it's going to be -2 tomorrow, so that sucks. So that's Minnesota weather for you, though. But all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get home. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday, and then I'll keep you guys updated on the war this week. I'm gonna still take a few days off because I'm just still mentally. I'm gonna take a vacation. We're gonna take a vacation, but I'm gonna take still a few more days off because it's just, it was literally like Metro Surge. Bavino came. People were getting. Alex Pretty and Renee Good were killed, and then everyone's getting destroyed by lethals, and then Epstein files hit us at the same time. Obviously, that's still ongoing. And then we got war in Iran now, and it's just like, I need a minute, okay, chat? That's just the only reason why I'm not like on top of everything right now, why I'm more on my gaming channel, because it's just like, I'm still on the ground. We're still here in Minneapolis. Obviously, I live in Minnesota, but the protest and the resistance against the Trump administration, I've honestly been covering it in Minnesota since January of last year, when it was mentioned by the 50501 leader that the first protest was last year. They had the Women's Day March last year in January, and we were out there covering all that. We've been covering the Minnesota resistance honestly since Trump took power again last year, and I haven't really had much of a break, to be honest. And then Metro Surge comes, and that's a whole new ball game of this Trump administration, and it's just kind of been like, whoa, But, you know, it is what it is. It's media, it's news media, guys. I got to give you guys what's happening, and I promise you I'll get squared away with that and get my mind right. But I want you to understand, though, it's when you're out here, it's different when I'm at home, and there's kind of a, you know, I feel it, but I'm...
Después de sobrevivir a todas las violencias que sobrevivimos, porque todas las que estamos...
I don't like him being back out here. Yep, he's back. He came right at me. Do you know who I am? Yes, I do. I also told him I felt threatened. No, it's okay. I'm fine. Bring it. I have a nice little stabby thing in my hand. Since it's not working as a microphone, it might do some other damage instead. I was hoping he was gone for good because the other assholes haven't been out again. Now I'm worried about the pictures. I'm going to go back over and check because he definitely would be one to take those down. More especially if there's nobody else over there. Yeah, I haven't seen the girl in the dinosaur costume since last September was the last time I saw her. She was going for a job interview. I think she probably got the job, which is awesome. I don't know why there is an ambulance coming this direction. So not for us. But they better move their cars out of the way to let the ambulance through. I'm sure they got that on the radio. What are they doing? Assholes. Come on, you saw it coming. What the heck? Don't worry about the protesters. The cops don't have any brains. Oh. Let's see. Oh, more people showing up. Is there anybody over there? Yeah. Yeah. It's like he saw the ambulance coming, but he waited till the last minute. I mean, it's like, what the hell?
Stupid. It's like they don't know what fucking street they're on. No.
Like, go that way. They are so lousy at directing traffic. And these guys, I don't know what they're waiting for. It's like they're waiting for fresh meat or something.
That's why I've been
right?
watching them.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna tow something.
It's okay, but they listened and took orders and put the barricade in the street because apparently now they are employed by the police.
Oh, well, they're not doing anything but standing there with their arms crossed.
They're looking tough.
We had a MAGA guy here. He's still here. Yeah, I hope all the pictures are still up down there. This guy is, this guy is the one that attacked the girl in the dinosaur costume way back in September or October. Physically attacked her.
Is he it's not the old man?
Yeah, he's an older guy.
I think that's the one that got in my face and told me that he has the right to choose what I do with my body.
Okay, then that's probably...
That's who I'm thinking it is.
I think it's this guy walking this direction. We'll see in a minute. But I every time I see him, I tell him I'm afraid for my life because he's violent, and we've seen him be violent. So And I know there was a group of them that were taking the pictures down. Yes, this looks like him. But I think he streams or TikToks or something, I don't know. He's always got his phone in his hand. But he was with the rest of the goofy group. Oh, there's a pretty puppy.
He's a
She. Well, he's peed like that when they're puppies too, but.
My Jane always does.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You're a Labrador and what?
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd,
You're
okay.
gonna be big.
I think this is him